Okay, guys, welcome back. I'm your host, your captain, the Flying Moose, with you once again here. It's been about a week, I guess, almost, because last time we streamed was Saturday and it's Friday, so we had some unforeseen issues on Wednesday, so we weren't able to get to it then, but it's good to be back. So, thank you all for joining me, and thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. Again, please refrain from calling me Dad, Daddy, stuff like that. It's weird, it's creepy, I don't appreciate it. Anyway, I don't know why I have to say that, but anyway, yes, I am Banana. I did get your donation, so thank you very much for that. NightBot is joining us once again. I was able to turn the caps thing off, I believe, so it should not yell at you over caps. Now, if you guys get excessive with that, then I may turn that back on. So let's just be cool with the caps. But so it's going to interject stuff every once in a while, just reminding you to subscribe. You can reminding you can follow on Facebook, Twitter, and now Instagram. I just set that up like 5 minutes ago. I don't know anything about Instagram yet, so bear with me on that. I'll get that more and more set up, but it's there, and so we'll start posting to that as well, so you guys can join. It's the same handle. It's Flying Moose 83, just to keep them consistent across the board. It's easier that way. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and see who all is in chat. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to make sure the caterers can get underway, because I don't want to have to be waiting for them. Alright, let's go check chat here real quick, because we got a bunch of people. So Blue Crayon was actually here absolutely first, way early, so hello to you, sir. I Am Banana was next, so good to have you here. Gemini Jets America's here, welcome aboard. Let's see who else we got as I scroll down here. Kodak is here. Juan, the Pushback driver. 10 is here. Carlos Martin, hello, of course I remember you, sir. Let's see, Alexander's here. Yes, this is one of the ones you requested, going to Bradley, BDL. Ronnie Gerchow, how's it going? Justin, how's it going? Fortune Finder, good to see you. Oz Plays Games, good to see you, man. Roger Jose Salas, good to have you, man. I am doing very well. I hope you're doing well as well. Let's see here. Carlos Martin, he said hello to you. Let's all say hello to the NightBot, I guess. And that's right. All right. I think we're all caught up for the moment, so I'm sure other people will join us as we get going here, but that's good to start for now. So, yeah, I know, Blue Crayon, you were quite early, so way to be. Instagram is on the scroll, and it's the same exact thing as the Facebook and Twitter, and NightBot will remind you of that too. But it's Flying Moose 83. Flying Moose 83. Not the Flying Moose, Flying Moose 83. And I have the logo up there, the moose with the wings, the gold wings, as part of that, so it should be pretty obvious when you find that. So, to use the NightBot, make sure you don't put any spaces between the exclamation point and your word. So, exclamation, I almost said hashtag, exclamation point spec should be one word, not spaced. If you space it, it doesn't work. So, same thing with route and anything else that I've got listed down there below. So, again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's get that up to 100 likes today. We definitely want to hit that magic number. And so let's go ahead. We want to go ahead and start with the walk around, so let's do that. We are flying the Boeing 737-800 NGX in WestWind livery today for my virtual airline, because I got to get a flight in. And I think we have decided, we meaning me, me, myself, and I think we have decided that we're going to attempt. This could change, but the tentative plan is we're going to attempt to do the cross the pond flight next Saturday. So I think that's the 18th or something like that. Next Saturday is the plan. That may change. It may end up being Friday. But I think next weekend is the ideal weekend for me to try and do that. So, Alex Whiteley, how's it going, man? Good to see you, man. Awesome, man. What is the ground crew? Adam, this is a GSX. I forget what it stands for. Ground Services Extreme, maybe? I don't know. But it's by FS Dream Team. So if you want to look at purchasing that, it is payware. It adds a lot of immersion, though. I love it. It is FS Dream Team, Flight FS Foxtrot Sierra Dream Team.com. I want to say it's somewhere in the neighborhood of $40, so it is a little pricey, but it does a lot of stuff. So anyway, all right. We are going to use the 747 across the pond. Absolutely, there's no question about that. That is my go-to long hauler, so the 747 will be crossing the pond with us. Okay, so anyway, we're going to start here with 737. We notice the pitot tube covers are on. The nose gear all looks good. The landing light and the nose wheel light and the The tires look good. The hatch is closed there. The radome nose cone looks okay. We'll notice we have external power plugged in at the moment and external air plugged in at the moment. That's, by the way, that's air conditioning air, not starting air. There is a difference when it comes to external, so just know that. I'm going to donate to a fund. It's a joke. The college fund is what we jokingly call donating to me. Jamal, how's it going, man? And Alex Plays. Good to have you here, man. Alright, on this side, we've got the pitot covers over here. The door is closed for the service entrance. That's good. Static ports look good. They're getting ready to load up the cargo for the passengers today. We're having a pretty light flight today. We only have 85 passengers on board today and a little bit of cargo. So we're going to be very light coming out of KCRW, which is good because the runway's short. So probably for the best, but it's a podunk airport, so we got podunk passengers. Alright, landing lights and such look good. The nice inlet of our GE CFM engine here looks good. The fan blades all look good. Gonna again remind you, if you want to learn about jet engines, go check out a guy's channel called Agent J, the letter J, Z. No. J-A-Y-Z. There it is. Agent J-A-Y-Z. Agent J-A-Y-Z. He works on jet engines and has a lot of videos about them. So check it out. It's cool stuff. I love it. Leading edge of the wing looks good. Nav light over there is on and green for the starboard side like it should be. Come back following around here to the trailing edge and looking at those control surfaces. All of them look nice and well. Exhaust port of the number 2 engine looks clear. Gear tires look good on the right main as well as the strut, and no hydraulic leaks. I'm going to come avoid this guy's cart here. It is for me, yes. Podunk. Alright, and so we'll come back here. Vertical and horizontal stabilizers all look good. Hello, Tim. Welcome to the stream, sir. How you been? Flown anywhere fun lately? Alright, coming back around. Check over here. Robinson, 86, I'm almost at the airport. I'm not listening. Alexander, those two things don't even go together. An E380 and a Cessna 172. They're not in the same class by any stretch of the imagination, so it's no comparison. I don't understand how to answer that question. Left main looks good. Tires look good. Exhaust port looks clear. Trailing edge looks good. Surfaces are all in the position I expect them to be in. Winglet here looks good. We got the port side nav light is red and on. Good. Leading edge looks good. No dent stings. And we'll check the engine over here. Make sure it looks good as well. Yes, sir. Landing lights there. And as I walk through the air cart, got the wing light there and the static ports right here look clear. So let's get up on the cockpit and let's get going. All right. Yeah, exactly. It's comparing a whale to a goldfish. There's just no comparison, so I don't understand. They do different things, so. Replace Concord, the engine is all business. Oh, really? Okay. Let's inspect the viewing ports in the wheel well and hydraulic fluids and shocks being stashed in them. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Tim, if I get that close, then I just go through the airplane and it looks weird. So we're going to assume I do that, and yeah. All right. Blue Crown. Did you see what happened during Captain Kenneth's stream? No, I did not. I did not catch Captain Kenneth's stream. I was furiously writing reports. So, Carlos Martin, I already answered that question. I'm not going to answer the same questions over and over and over again. All right. When this 7.6, because it adds to the realism, Aspen Gaming. It adds to the realism. Even though I know I'm not going to really find anything, it adds to the realism. Although occasionally I have. I discovered one time the flaps were down or something, and the flap handle was up here. It was weird. It was actually more of a glitch, but, you know, hey, it's something to catch. Alright, let's get this thing fired up so we can start loading the passengers. We're going to turn on the IRSs. We're going to check that. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the stick shaker, and airspeed warnings are good. Yaw damper switch to on. I think it'll stay on. Yes, good. All these are in the both section. That's good. I'm going to check the cross feed here real quick. And valve goes off, and transit, and valve goes off. Good. All the fuel pumps are off at the moment, as it should be, as we're not running the APU yet. We can turn on the utility and the in-flight entertainment stuff. Battery here looks good. Standby power. And as far as the APU generator goes, why am I not seeing? Oh, because we're not using the APU. Duh. Ground power. There we go. 115 volts and 61 amps. Good. So we're good there. And ground power is what we're on at the moment. APU is off, as it should be. Nav lights are on. We're going to go ahead and turn the seat belts on. We'll turn on the emergency lights. We'll hit the panel lights here. Go ahead and turn window heats on. And we'll deal with that with the flight plan. Recircs can come on, and I don't know if the packs actually really are doing anything. Actually, probably not, huh? Because the air is being supplied from that external cart. So I think we just leave those off. I think. Maybe Tim can interject into that if that's wrong. But alright. This is not explained. This is FSX Steam Edition. Did a hard bank to the right. Couldn't stay level, just kept on banging right. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, it's whoops. Let me continue the onboard series. We're not really. The onboard series has kind of run its course, at least for the moment, as far as I'm concerned. I might do something else with it, but like I'll probably do that when I get a different plane. But blowout disc for the crew. Two system on the fuselage side. Oh, good to know. Okay, thanks, Tim. Tom, how's it going, man? Chicken of the cave. Open the doors to the plane. Well, the plane door is open. The passenger door. I'm not going to open all of them. There's no need to do that. Nathan, how's it going, man? Senior Sense, how's it going? This is Hussein, by the way. Okay, awesome, man. Good to have you. Awesome. Juan is down there. He's just behind the jetway. And Maurice is, he'll walk alongside. He's probably standing over there, too. On if it's just pressurized. I think packs on the 737 are on if it's just pressurized air. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking too, because it's the air cart that's running right now, not the conditioned air to no packs. Yeah, that's what I figured. So we'll leave the packs off. All right, good deal. You can next time you're hopping a ride on a 7.3, you can ask him about that. Just double check. All right. And then that's all set as I need it to be. Let's go ahead and get this aligned correctly. Ident. So we are currently in the correct air rack cycle, so we're up to date, which is good. Gonna pull in the latest GPS. Stick that there. We are at KCRW. And we notice that this and this is pretty stinking close, which is the idea of that. And I don't care about gate because it's not going to know anyway. KCRW, and we are going to Bradley, KBDL, Bravo Delta Lima. Right there, we are flight number today, WWA 1354. So we'll put that in there. Octopus Animation, how's it going, man? Daniel, how's it going? Ooh. Operates most. Yes, they do. Emirates says operate the most safe areas. Sure, Carlos. We are currently in Charleston, West Virginia, and we are going up to Bradley, which is the airport for Hartford, Connecticut. About 500 and some odd nautical miles away. Okay. Let's see. Departure arrival. So, departure today, there are no SIDS. There are no stars either, I don't believe, at what do you call it? Jaeger. So it's just, there's a note that on takeoff from runway 23, we're supposed to fly runway heading to 1400 before making a left turn. So, so we are going to be doing runway 23 today. And we'll go down here. And our first waypoint, which I need to pull up on SimBrief. In fact, let's look at the SimBrief real quick for you guys. Probably not Boston next because it's so stinking close. It'd be such a short flight. Don't worry, we'll get Boston in at some point. Okay, so here's our flight plan today. We are from CRW to BDL. Our alternate today is JFK. Cruise level is 390, so we're going high. Air time is about an hour, 15 minutes in the air. We're taking 13,800 pounds. I just rounded it up. The 1 pound might as well. Zero fuel weights, 111,000 pounds. And there's our route. And so here's our, let's see, let's go down here to our route itself. This is the route. Here's BDL, here's CRW, taking off here. We're going to take off and fly out to this and then come back around and blah, 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 blah. JFK is the alternate. Right about here is where the star begins. Estelle, this is, that's HN, it's Hancock, whatever, or Hancock or something. Something like that. Oh, this is new. What's all this then? I understand what this is. Yeah. There is a fishnet crouching on the eastern seaboard. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. But the cumulonimbus clouds are over here. We're not going to stay anywhere in that vicinity, so that should be fine. Our reserve fuel today we need to look at is, where is it? 3.2. Well, 3.3 really, if we're being honest. Okay, so that is our route. I'm going to move that back over here so I can see it while I put it in. I did not already go to Boston. No, yes, I did. You're right. I did go to Boston. I flew from Boston to, I can't believe I forgot that, to where we are right now. I was just there. Thank you, Alexander, for refreshing everyone's memory. Ooh, I love Pringles. King Poet, how's it going, man? All right, can you go to MAD? Well, some say I am a little mad, but I don't know what airport that is off the top of my head, so you have to explain. Man, room is loud. I know, I'm sorry, but it's hot, so, you know, deal with it. It only really is audible so much when the background noises are not as audible, so. Boneless pizza? What's a boned pizza? Who puts bones in pizza? I'm very confused. Alright, anyway. Let's see, HVQ. Back to what we were doing. HVQ. And it's HVQ to GEFFS. GEFFS. And from there, it's Q71 to PSB. PSB. J49 to HNK. And HNK is where our star is going to begin. So let's go over to departure arrival. We're taking the Stella one, the HNK, and I'm not going to select the runway yet. All right, that's good. We're going to activate that, and boom. All right, perfect. Zero fuel weight is 111.0. Oh, well, MSN is Madison. Oh, no, Mad's not Madrid. Well, it might be in the, what is it? Not the ICAO, but the ATA or whatever that other alternate version is. The one that uses LHR versus EGLL for Heathrow. Because Madrid's ICAO is LEMD, Lima Echo Mike Delta. Anyway. Reserve, as I said, was 3.3. Cost index will be 80. Cruise is 390. I'm not gonna derate because the runway is short. Homero Ba. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Right, and let's minimize that so I can see. And we'll use flaps 5. This is we're light. If we were heavier, I would go ahead and use use 15, but I think we'll be okay here. Well, maybe not. 139. Let me look at what does flaps 15 do for me. Yeah, let's go ahead and do flap. We're going to do flaps 15. It is a short runway. I don't want to take any chances. Might as well. Trim is 2.62. The runway is dry. The winds. Let's get our ATIS here real quick.
Here, airport information, Charlie. 1755 Zulu. Wind 198 at 3. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition. Ceiling altitude 3000. Broken. Temperature 27. Dew point 19er. Altimeter 3008. ILS. Runway 23. Continues. Landing and departing. Runway 23. VFR aircraft. Stay direction of flight. All aircraft lead back. Hold short instruction.
198.3. Okay. Runway wind. Is this the runway course and the wind? Is that no? 193. I'm just gonna try this and see if it works. 3. Oh, yeah, it worked. Cool. All right. Huzzah. There we go. All right. Now. So 120, 123 for a rotate, and 134 for our V2 speed. So let's go ahead and set that here. Oops, way too far. There, okay. And I believe our runway is 233, I think it was. Bingo. And initial climate, we're going to leave at 10,000. We're not going to fly with ATC again. I think I like not doing that, so that's just easier. So, yay. A home cockpit? Well, no. I mean, I have a computer and flight yoke and throttles and pedals, but it's not like built up into a cockpit itself. That would be cool, but no. Yeah, I know school starts next week here for a lot of people, so yeah, we're gonna, people come and go, and that's fine. That's why these videos are on YouTube as well. Live streams obviously are more fun to watch, but hey. And you know what? I realized we did not. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got sidetracked, dude. You know what? Let's not do that, because if I do that, it's going to be here forever, and I don't want to be here forever. We're already supposed to be leaving in 2 minutes, so yeah, let's not do that. I'm just gonna pretend they loaded. Alright, I can do that. Okie dokie 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 dokie. So we don't care about the what's it called? The what's a jigger? The clearance, because we're not going to deal with that. What I am going to look at is, because I need to get ready for my briefing. Tim will be very happy that I do that. So I'm going to look at something here real quick, because I found something the other day that I think will help me with that. Where is it? There you are. Come on up. Get off that. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to make a few little notes here real quick for what is. Let's see here. Why is that always backwards? Okay. Go away. Go away. Sorry guys, bear with me for just a moment. Left turn or whatever.
Charleston Brown 2456, request taxi to 2456, taxi to and all three using taxiway Alpha Charlie Alpha. Taxi and all three in taxiway Alpha Charlie Alpha 2456.
Okay. departure procedure, that's fine. Airport diagram, configuration. Okay, good deal. We are light enough to do that, so... Oh, really, King Poet? That's awesome, man. Should have said you were going to be here. I would have come say hi. Let's see. There was something else I was doing, and I don't remember what it was. Just always fun. Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. I need to check the arrival airport. Yep, sorry guys, this is taking a little bit, but it's all about being ahead of the airplane. So, 173 in Bradley, okay. Alright, so we need to set that. This is going to be 39. And this is going to be 150. Close enough. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and brief the departure real quick here. We'll bring back my little checklist here. So the weather here is relatively good. Visibility is high, and the clouds are well out of the way. No inclement weather, no rain. Wind is 193 at 3. We're going to be taking off on runway 23. It'll be a normal flaps 15 takeoff. Takeoff speeds are 120, 123, and 134 for V2. V2 plus 15 is set in the window here is 149. It'll be a straight out departure, climb out to 1400, and then a left turn to intercept the course between HVQ and Jeff's, or whatever that thing is. Minimum sector altitude for this airport is 5,000 feet off to the southeast. So as we turn left, we'll be avoiding those mountains. That's what's out in that terrain area over there. Airport elevation here is right about 1,000 feet. So just that's that. There's no SID for our departure today. Our initial climb out is going to be 10,000 feet. No ATC we're going to be using today. Fuel on board is 13, or sorry, not 13. It's 13.8. It's 6.9 in each wing, and that's checked and verified. If we have any issues before V1 on this airport, we will go ahead and just stop. After V1, we will continue, and probably if it's an engine out issue, we will turn back to this airport. We're light enough to be able to do that. If it's a different issue, we'll hold at 4,000 and assess the situation before continuing on to whatever we decide to do based on that issue. And there are some obstacles at the end of the runway off to the left-hand side, a tower, and so as long as we stay on runway centerline, we are fine. All right, briefing complete. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the before. Wait, where's my checklist? I had to get out of my checklist to do that, and that was dumb. Okay. No, wrong checklist. Ah, dagnabbit. There we go. Okay, oxygen. Why can't I hear that? Oh, there we go. Oh, because that's not the... Alright. Alright, oxygen check, tested 100%, and passenger oxygen is good and normal. Navigation, transfer, and display switches are all set to both. Window heat is on. Pressurization mode selector is set to auto. And the altitudes are set checked. Flight instruments. Heading is 149, current heading is 187, and that matches with the compass, roughly speaking. And altimeter is 3008, and our initial altitude setting is 10,000. Parking brake is now set. Engine start levers are cut off. Alright, and as part of that now, we need to go ahead and start the APU for starting. So let's do that. We'll get that moving, and we're going to remove the pitot covers. And we're going to close the doors. So we're going to close that door. We're going to close the cargo doors. And we're going to remove the pitot covers. And I can't remove the wheel chocks yet because I don't want to disconnect that until the APU is on. So, oh yeah, so yeah, packs will be on for this takeoff, and bleeds will be on. Thank you, Tim. Thanks, Tim. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Alright. And there's our APU gen. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to APU gen, make sure that is off. And at this point now we can APU bleed. I'm going to leave the packs off because we're going to start the engines here right away, so we're just going to disconnect that. Recircs will stay on. Well, actually I'll go ahead and turn the packs on for them, just in the meantime. I don't want them to get too hot. And now we can disconnect the air cart, the ground cart, and the wheel chocks. Menu, FMC, there we go, okay. Yes, we don't, ABQ flight's going to be a 4-letter word in this stream. Okay. Flight deck door closed and locked, which I don't know if I can actually lock it in this thing. I think it just clicks and then it clicks back. Yeah, okay. Fuel is 13.8, which is what we need on our flight plan. 6.9 on each side. That's checked. Passenger signs are on. And actually, while we're doing before start, let's go ahead and prepare for pushback and departure. Going to go nose to the left. Yes. No. Okay. And we need to move that jetway. There we go. Windows are closed and locked. MCP V2 is V2 plus 15 is set in the window. Heading is 233 and altitude is 10,000. Takeoff speeds V1 120, V2 123, and VR 123 and V2 134. CDU pre-flight has been completed. Rudder and aileron trim is free and 0. And taxi takeoff briefing is completed. Anti-collision light needs to come on. Alright, before start checklist complete. We'll wait for the all clear to start the engines from Maurice. And here we go. Airtime today is about an hour and 15 minutes.
Departure check completed. Flight cockpit inserted. Release parking brakes.
Alright, Gamer Pigs, glad to have you here. Good to see you next time. You want to speak into that, Tim? The hydraulics off versus on? Right now, all the hydraulics technically are off because I don't have my electric ones on and the... So... Oh, sorry.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Alright. Pushback's beginning. So let's go ahead and turn our packs off for starting. And starting 2. A West Virginia name. Think Deliverance. Fuel on. Kramer, how's it going, man? Oh, thank you. Yep, forgot fuel pumps. That'd be good. Alright, light up. Mr. Person 22, how's it going, man? Baxter Cat, good to see you. Thanks for the hint there. Alright, starter cut out. Go ahead and turning one. No, it's just a computer. What's your question, Kramer? Dale, how's it going, man? And fuel on. Not me. It is for me. I feel it's worth the money because of the immersion that I get from it. So yes, it was worth it. I don't regret buying GXX. It all depends on what you're trying to get out of your simulator, though. So at the end of the day, parking brake on. All right, look at that. Juan did a good job today. Did a good job today. So here's our runway. We're going to do it down the end there. This is runway 23. Yeah, so then that's correct. Now that they're disconnected and we're stopped, we'll go ahead and turn the electric pumps on. And I'll go ahead and hit the pitos at this point. Once he disconnects, we'll hit the taxi light. And APU... Whoopsies. Why didn't those kick? I kicked those over! Dumb thing. Alright. APU can come off. Glad I checked that before I hit that APU switch, though. That would have been bad. Alright. Yes, I got Instagram, so it's there now. Flying Moose 83. Yeah, I don't have an infinite memory, so thank you for that, King Poet. Yeah, if you got the flight suggestions, leave them in the comments, not in the live chat, because live chat goes away, and I can't see it when the stream's over. Let's see. TCAS test. Goodbye, Juan and friend. WestWind logo is Yikers? What does that mean? Larissa, how's it going? Alright, when you guys get out of my way. Alright, TCAS pass. Let's go ahead and switch that to transponder mode. We're not flying with ATC, so I'm just going to select a random squawk code. Trim needs to be 2.62, so wow, okay. Nope, other way. Wow, that's... what the heck? Is that as far as it goes? I don't have tooltips on. That's interesting. Actually, never seen the trim that high before. Alright, well... okay. That could be interesting. Alright. Taxi light can come on as well. We'll turn on the runway turn-off lights as well. I'm going to switch this to... well, no, we won't do that until we're on the runway. Seatbelt signs on. Pitos are on. That's... dome light can come off. Come off. Come off. And what's our air conditioning? Ah, yes, PAX. Leads and PAX. And that should be auto. There we go. Alright, before taxi checklist, generators are on. Probe heat is on. Anti-ice is not required. Engine start switches to continuous. Recall. Do we still have a air conditioner? Oh, it's because that guy, for some reason. There we go. Auto brake, RTO. Engine start levers are idle detent. Flight controls, we gotta check the flight controls. 2 up, 1 down. 2 up, 1 down. Whoa, that's interesting. Is that my yoke doing that? 2 down. 2 up. I'm gonna beat that thing real quick, just make sure that's... it was doing that earlier to me too. Don't do that. Okay, that could be fun. And then this is going to disengage the brakes, but that's okay. At least we'll get that over with. Full left. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. Brake check, good. Okay. Alright, flight controls are checked. Ground equipment is clear. Flaps going to come down to 15. Stabilizer trim is set. Let's get underway. Yeah, I bet you do. Flight director, come on. Yeah, I don't turn the auto throttle on until I'm ready to go for reasons of accidentally engaging something while on the ground before I'm on takeoff. So that's just my personal rule. Flight director, I have no problem turning on, but I don't like to arm autopilot functions until I'm actually ready to go. That's just my rule. What is going on over here? Sorry, hang on, my live stream viewing window crashed or something. What's going on? There we go. Yes, I do have rotor pedals. They're by they're CH Products pedals. Alright, getting out here a little late. I was hoping to leave at 1800 Zulu. We're leaving closer to 1815, so it's okay. It's all good in the hood. Flight plan, if you want to see the flight plan, hit exclamation point route as one word, and NightBot will tell you my flight plan. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate it. Alright, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, it should be a really nice view on departure, Tim. Well, if you're on iPad, you're chatting, so that's all you got. It doesn't matter if you're on iPad or not. Tom, thank you. Yeah, if you already have liked and subscribed, I do appreciate it. Especially if you've already subscribed. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and if you haven't liked yet, hit that like button. Let's get those up to 100. Alexander, alright. Don't take too long, otherwise you're going to miss the landing. You're number 7 fan? At least you're honest. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have, Tim. You should let me find that out. Although, I was going to do it visually anyway, more than likely, so it probably wouldn't have had that big of an impact on me as I came in. Now, if the weather was inclement, then that could have been interesting, so... Given the runway is short, I'm going to take this end around over here so we can get on the piano keys and get as much real estate as we can. Alright, coming down the way, I don't see anybody en route here. I'm going to hit this to TARA, so if there is traffic, we'll see them. And nope. One way looks clear. Yeah, NightBot commands are in the description, so you can see what you can call NightBot up to do. He is there to help. He's from the government, and he's here to help. Every Republican's worst nightmare. Alright. Let's get up to the piano keys here, and then we will go. Yeah, only the Facebook command works, and it's just one command to give you all three of them. So if you type in hashtag the exclamation Facebook, it'll give you Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram references. Alright, here we go. For takeoff checks, flaps are 15 green light, and stabilizer trim is as far as it will go. Oh no, it's not. There, now it will. Oh, it wasn't going further before. Okay, there we go. We're just like on the edge of the green band there. Okay, so good. Stabilizer trim set, and auto brakes are RTO. Landing lights to on. Auto throttle is armed. And we're ready to go. Eighty knots. Where'd my V-speeds go? I got, like, taken out of here. That's rude. Positive rate gear up. Beautiful area out of here. Set flaps 5. Little turbulency. And flaps 1. Oh, you're right, I did forget to do that. Cool. And flaps up. Auto brake off, gear off. And there's 10,000. We're just going to keep going up because we can. Go ahead and nose down a little bit to accelerate. Above 10,000, landing lights can come off. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate that. Yeah, climb thrust is set. It does that automatically. You'll notice over here. Climb. We already flew to Boston. Yelling at me about? I guess if we do level change, that'll get us to... There we go. Jeff, how's it going, man? We fly all over the place, but I haven't been to Tokyo yet. Orlando, not yet either. Yeah, Tim, I love doing the DC River. That's a fun one. We actually did that. I think we did that on a live stream. I think it was before you started watching, though. I think we were coming back from DC, popping back when Albuquerque happened. My favorite drink, Mountain Dew. Switch over here to standard as we cross 18,000 feet. Turn the turn-off lights and taxi light off. And we can switch off a continuous now. Oh, you're trying to hold that? Yeah. Yeah, no, it really doesn't really count as a landing. Because VNAV wasn't engaging. I don't think I had to. I don't know. Yeah, it's not clicking in. I'm not sure why VNAV's not working. So I'm just doing it manually. Yeah, it should be. It's got the altitudes in here, but it's not locking in. So that's why. Thank you, Dale. Actually, VNAV doesn't usually give me any trouble, so I'm not sure why it's having trouble today. It might have something to do with the fact that there was no departure star, but I mean it's departure SID, but it shouldn't necessarily be that. But I don't know. Weights and perf. Not that. Ah. Yeah, we got the altitude in there. Oh, you know what? Did I not do that? That may be why. That may be why. Yep, bingo. Good call. Good call, Tim. That's right. Alright, we're definitely smooth air up here, so we'll go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign off. Ladies and gentlemen, as we approach our cruising altitude, I've turned off the seatbelt sign, and for those of you in chat, it is now time for standard Q&A and just general chat. So I'm available to answer questions and shoot the breeze until we get close to top of descent, and we'll have to do our approach briefing and landing stuff. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight, enjoy the stream. We're just yeah, only some commands work, Kramer, but that's hilarious. I think I'm gonna add that now though, now that you did that. Where does Moose live? Oh, that's why it didn't give me my V speeds. Ah, got a good one, Tim. Alright. That's cool to know. Please, where to type specs? Just type specs, just like you did, but leave off the rest of what you typed. Yeah, just type specs, just like you did, but leave off the rest of it. So just exclamation point specs. Someone might do it for you, and then that'll solve that. Is there moose to eat? No. We do not serve moose on this flight for fairly obvious reasons. That's a cool look. Traffic is on. Weather radar, yeah, the weather radar's not on. Well, it's not selected. Now it is. Thank you, Hytham? Oh, Dobermans. I like German Shepherds better, personally. I'm very partial to Labradors, though. Give me a good black lab any day. It's true, that is not equivalent to a... Although I may take it as a threat. We'll see. I have not flown to Birmingham yet, but definitely probably will at some point. The whole idea is we fly all over the place, so... My favorite restaurant? I don't know. It kind of goes back and forth. Depends on what I'm in the mood for. Bernese Mountain Dogs here, nice. I don't know, Juan did his job today, that's why. I really like BJ's brewery. I don't drink, but I do love their food. And then here locally, there's a place called Doghouse Grill, which is, oh, it is extremely good. Their tri-tip steak sandwiches are fantastic, and their fries are just to die for. So, Pilot Pete's at the Schaumburg Airport. Where is that? What airport is that? Is that in Germany? Or is that somewhere here in the States? Chick-fil-A? Okay. I'm not a huge Chick-fil-A fan as far as the food goes. I'm all for what the restaurant, you know, as far as their principles go, but I'm just not a huge fast food chicken person, so it's okay. Yeah, so we now have Instagram, as NightBot is informing you of, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, if you were one of those people that was just waiting and waiting for me to get Instagram, I now have that. So Flying Moose 83 is the key to that one, so go check that out if you so choose. Driving how far to get what? Is 8 Demi west of O'Hare. Oh! Oh, okay. No, we don't have a Bear's Smokehouse Grill. We have a Doghouse Grill, which is not the same thing, but that's the one where we have lines out the door. Where did I come up with my name? Well, my nickname in real life has been Moose since college, and so it seemed appropriate that if I'm going to be flying, I should be the Flying Moose. So, there you go. Smiley face potatoes. Well, NightBot's only going to show it once, so it's it has a time delay, so that doesn't spam out with everything. So one of you will get it, and then it'll wait for like 30 seconds. I prefer Boeing. I prefer Boeing. That should have been evidenced by the Saturday stream in which I fought with the Airbus. Tater shots. No, go find your own. Pull in, give me some of your tots. Oh, love it. I do not know what a moose knuckle is. I kind of have a feeling of what it might be. Yeah, it's because you started doing the one right after the other, Kramer. YouTube will do that. It thinks you're spamming stuff. No, not at the moment, no. I don't fly any private stuff, really. I'm into the airliners more than anything else, so. A moose bicycle? No, that's a lovely thought. Gabriel, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Cloud Surfer, how's it going, man? If I was going to get a full movement one for free, well, for any cost, whatever it is, my first choice would be a 747 because that's my dream aircraft to fly. After that, probably anything after that would be okay by me. I'm very familiar with the 737. I'm fairly familiar with the 757. Probably the last one I would choose would be the 777, only because I'm not very familiar with it. So, yeah. Seatbelt sign's off at the moment. Moose means shaving gel. Yeah, or there's used to be a hair product you'd put in called Moose. Yeah, I'll bet. Damn. I'll bet. Yeah, I don't have a face cam at the moment, so they're planning to get one at some point, but not at the moment. Someday. Someday. Dream vacation. At this point, I would really love to go to Europe. Like in real life. I mean, I can go there in the sim, but that's not nearly as cool. I would specifically like to go to England and Germany. Would be the two places on my first off list. Specifically, I'd love to see London and the all the areas around there with regard to House of Parliament, Tower Bridge, and stuff like that. Crown jewels, be cool. He's got his own face cam, so I'll get my own. Yeah, and in some cases it is, because you're not seeing me do much. I mean, I think people just appreciate seeing who's doing it, I guess. I don't know. I don't necessarily see the major appeal of it, but people want it apparently, so... Yeah, London Eye, that'd be cool. Well, at some point I might, but I don't have the PMDG 777, so not at the moment anyway. There you go, Tim. Sorry. I left it up for a reason, because I was going to be getting something in there, and I never did, and apparently it wasn't necessary, so... And then I forgot about it. I just forgot about it. You spelled specs wrong there, Gemini Jets. No E at the end. Just the CS. S-P-E-C-S. I actually know some people that are from Ukraine. From a while ago, from a long time ago, but... No E. Stop. S-P-E-C-S. Specs. Walk up the stairs, huh? That sounds exhausting. Ah, that would be interesting. That would be very interesting. There you go, Gemini Jets. You got it right. Yeah, I like Tim's thinking. Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button. Let's get those likes up to 100. Yeah, Gemini, but I don't think it's probably on the same spec as an actual check ride, would be my guess. Thank you, Tim. Variable of 5, huh? Yeah, so runways at BDL, the runway I landed on anyway, when I came in there originally was 2-4. That's the longer one, so I think if the winds are variable, we'll probably just plan for that. Yes, King Poet, those were contrails, not chemtrails, as some wackadoo conspiracy theorist would like to believe. We're not spraying people with random mind control, hallucinogenic things, or whatever. None of that nonsense. Yeah, exactly. We'll just land wherever we want. We'll just hover down. Favorite Airbus airplane? Probably the 340. It's big and looks cool, but it's not, doesn't look like a whale either. Lenin Card, thank you for subscribing, welcome aboard. So that'd probably be my favorite. I don't have a 340, but you know, they look cool. We're about 180 or so miles from top of descent, looks like. Plane is vaping. That's good. Kramer, I assume you mean in the sim. So yeah, streaming schedule. Let's talk about that real quick. So we will fly tomorrow. Sundays are gonna start becoming a real toss-up day. I may just not be streaming Sundays for a while, just because I need to be able to have some time to breathe and get some stuff done. So we'll see about that. Wednesday we'll keep on Wednesdays for the time being. Eventually Wednesdays are going to switch to Thursdays because my Wednesdays during the fall get taken up with something, and my Thursdays become free, so they'll switch, but not yet. We'll stick with the Wednesday schedule for the time being. And then next Friday we'll stream, and next Saturday. Next Saturday the plan is at this point to do the Hop the Pond. So that'll be from JFK to Heathrow, London Heathrow, in the 747 by PMDG. So we're going to fly to Bradley today. We need to do a flight tomorrow, and we need to do a flight Wednesday and a flight Friday. And the flight Friday has to get us to JFK. So as we're thinking about potential routes and things to do in the meantime, if you have some suggestions today specifically for where we go from Bradley, then go ahead and let me know, and we'll consider that for tomorrow. You know, just because you suggest it doesn't mean I'm going to do it, but you know, it's a possibility. You mean today? Because it's Friday right now. Oh, you were there yesterday, huh, Hunter? That's awesome. I was there for Flight Sim Con back in June. In fact, I'll show you. I'll see if the hotel is anywhere near modeled in Flight Sim. But my room was overlooking the airport, which was really cool. Next Friday, yeah. I don't know. I can't. Unfortunately, I don't know that far in advance when I'm going to stream because so many things dictate what time I can get to streaming. So today I've got some stuff going on this afternoon, which is why I tried to stream earlier than I normally do. Some days I have to stream later because of stuff going on in the mornings. It's always a toss-up. So I hate to give you guys times now and then it'll just change anyway. So that's why I follow the Twitter and Facebook, Instagram for the updates, because that's the best way to know. Somewhere to JFK. Yes, that's well done, Kramer. Yes, that will be the plan. Somewhere to JFK. I just don't know from where yet. So the big question is for tomorrow, flying from Bradley to where? What we'll do. And I don't have the answer for that yet. Time left en route. Let's see here what we're looking at here. 1934 Zulus, and we're supposed to arrive at Bradley, and it is 1853. So we're about 40 minutes or so, roughly. We are flying to Bradley Airport. This is the airport for Hartford, Connecticut. We took off from Charleston, West Virginia, which is Yeager Airport, little small strip with a canyon drop-off, which is kind of cool. So, Visalia to JFK. I don't know what airport could take out of Visalia and make it to JFK, but alright. Houston, is that what you're referring to? Maybe. Did we do Houston? I have to look back at what we did. I feel like I did Houston in the live streams already. I try not to repeat them too much because, you know, people like to see variety, but I mean, I don't mind repeating, but no, or at least not now, because we're going to fly the 7-4. And like I've said before, I don't know yet if the Concorde that I have works in Steam. If it doesn't, that's kind of a deal breaker. Yeah, I know what EHAM is. Skipple. Do do do. I do know most of the major airport ICAOs. It's the little more obscure ones that get me, or if people decide to use the IATA phraseology as opposed to the ICAO phraseology. Oh, you want me to do 2 longs back to back? Seattle, JFK, Bradley to Miami, Miami to Springfield. Springfield to Seattle. Interesting. Interesting. I have not, and I don't know why we would, because we don't have the flights. I mean, right now, if Central Valley wanted to build a bigger airport, we don't need to. You've got plenty of terminal expansion space in Fresno. So I don't know why you would do that and fly the routes out of there. So I don't know who's talking about doing that, but I don't think they're using their brain, unfortunately. It's cool, it would be awesome, but I don't see it happening. Yes, I do know that. Do you also know that they fought over whether or not they would spell it with the E or not, which is the French way to spell it versus the English way, which is without the E? Alright guys, make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. We got to get those likes up to 100. And hit that subscribe button if you have not already subscribed. Trying to get that up to 2,500. And I'm actually very close to 100,000 views on the channel. I think last I checked we were at 92,000 something. So that's getting close to a nice big old number, which is awesome. I'll check into seeing how I do that with NightBot, because I'm not sure how right now. I have to look into that. Yeah, I don't see A380s coming to Fresno. Our runway might be a bit on the small side for them. It's close. I mean, we can do 747s. We got a 9,000 and some odd foot runway, but that's... I would think that's on the bleeding edge of availability for an A380, especially if it had to be fully loaded, which it's going to be to fly long distance. Okay, we did Houston to ABQ, I gotcha. Because I'm 34 and finances, and this is a fine hobby, so, you know. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, we were 1823 subscribers when we started today, I believe. I don't know where we're at right now. That's true, yeah, too. Yeah. Well, it is part of the equation, but yeah, you're right. Taxiway weight requirements and gate space and turning area, yeah. All very large issues when it comes to the A380. So we got some traffic right here. I don't see him on the scope, so he's must be no factor. Oh, really? British Airways. Ah, Brandon, yes, of course. Yeah, we gotta get those likes up, guys. It's only at 37. We got a ways to go. Now I do understand it's Friday, it's a work day, so there's a lot of people who can't watch today. So Saturday usually ends up being our bigger day, but that's okay. And that's why I think that's probably the better day to do the across the pond too. I don't think they would land the A380 at O'Hare without knowing whether or not the jetway would reach it. I think all that's very well planned in advance. Francisco, how's it going, man? Well, it's not gonna do. They're probably gonna do an MD-80 because they're phasing them out. So you'd end up with a 737 or a 717 or something like that. No, we will not be flying to Pyongyang because I want to be able to leave North Korea, and I don't believe anyone should be visiting North Korea. If you are doing so as a tourist, I think you're quite insane. That regime is nuts, and I don't know why you would risk going there, quite frankly. I do. I use Flight Radar 24 all the time. Got it on my phone. Love it. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the biggest issues is strangling Fresno air traffic is the pricing. And a lot of it has to do with the fees that the city is charging for the airport, so they pass that on to the airlines. It's just nuts. Fresno itself does not understand very well how commerce works. Where it's a very anti-business environment in a lot of ways. And it's been like that for a long time, and I don't understand why no one can get that through their heads. But whatever. I don't have a B-52, so... Although that would be hilarious. Hilarious. Tony, how's it going? Sorry guys, I'm gonna check something here real quick. Okay. Variable, yeah, it's still okay. Possibly Francisco. I'm helping someone move later this afternoon, this evening, so it depends on when that's done. Gulfstream or Learjet? I don't know. Probably Gulfstream, maybe. I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience with corporate aircraft, so I'm not very. My opinion isn't really well versed. Yeah, it's gotten a lot busier as of late, which is good. I don't really have an opinion on the Avro 146. I don't know, what do you mean? Like, well, we're not going to Memphis, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why when I flew to BDL, I flew from LAX. I didn't go out of Fresno. I drove down to Los Angeles and then flew Delta. It connected in Minneapolis and then over to Bradley. And I saved about $200 by doing it that way. And that's including with my fuel costs for driving. Yeah, exactly. It's cheaper to fly out of almost anywhere but Fresno. Which is sad. Which is, you know, just hampering them. If you can't get good prices out of the airport, you're not going to use it. Some people do, but, you know, I love the NFL. I can't wait. Yeah, football season starts up here. I got to get my fantasy team back up and running. Yeah, it's true, Tim. MSP has lots of Moose stuff because of where it is. It was really nice there. I actually really enjoyed that airport. I'd never been to Minneapolis before. I'd been to Minneapolis as a kid, not the airport, but the city. I went to Mall of America and all that stuff when we did a road trip through there. But Minneapolis as an airport was really nice. I really enjoyed it. So, in fact, if I do Flight SimCon next year, which I'd like to do the same connection through, back through Minneapolis again. It was nice. It was very nice. Alright, so we're coming up on HNK. This is the beginning of the star, so we need to get ready for the approach brief here. Top of descent is still a little ways out, not too far though. It's about 40 miles. So I'm getting some data together to brief that here in just a second. It's about 40 miles top of descent, so very, very soon. Very soon. Oh, I love the movie Airport. Yeah. Green Bean 78. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Patroni, exactly. They don't call them emergencies anymore. They call them patronies. I never saw Push and Tin. I should go see that at some point. I'm going to check the weather here again real quick. So the sound's going to go away. That's okay. Temperature 28. Let's see here. 10. View at 055. Scattered 130. Broken 250. 3011. Alright. Boston Pushback crew. Oh, that's true. Man, we should have done that. No, King Poet's in Visalia. Just down the road from me a little ways. Well, thank you, Francisco. That actually was the career path I was originally planning on, and then some things changed, and I changed my plans, and so there you have it. Okay, so on the star here, let me pull this up real quick because we're going to need to change the MCP altitude here real quick. The first expect is, stop doing that, is below flight level 230. So I'm going to go ahead and set 230 here, so when we hit top of descent it'll start going. Actually, I'm going to set 220 because it's supposed to be expect. Alright, so let's approach briefing. So weather in Bradley right now, winds are variable at 5, so we're going to land runway 24. It's a few clouds at 5,500, scattered at 13,000, and broken at 25,000. Altimeter's 3011, so we'll set that when we change back from standard. And then let's see here. The star we're taking is the Stella 1 into 24. And so that means we're going to expect at Swede below flight level 230, no speed restriction. And from there we're going to proceed over to the Cannon fix and keep coming on down. And at Stella we expect 11,000 feet. There's two fixes after that, molds and tomes. And after tomes it's vectors to our final approach course. And that's going to be KB. Or Kibbe, looking at the ILS approach here. The initial approach fix is a Kibbe, K-I-B-B-E, and that will come around. We'll then line up on heading 238 for the final approach into runway 24. Minimum sector altitude on that side of the field is 3,100. On the west side of the field is 3,600 feet. So make a note of that. ILS frequency is 111.1, and that's already set in the FMC. Approach course is 238. Our minimums today, our minimum descent altitude is going to be 370, and that is already set here on the and set to Barrow. Final approach altitude will be 2,100 feet, which will be our final descent down to after 11,000. And for our missed approach, we have runway heading 238 till 4,000 feet, and then a left turn to hit the Hartford VOR 114.9, and hold there. And so we got 114.9 queued up just in case we have to do that. And that is a yeah, direct Hartford. There we go. Yep. So that will be our missed approach just in case we will do that. We're going to be landing flaps 30 with which our VREF speed is going to be 134. We'll be auto brakes 2. So we'll set that now. And let me see if there's anything else part of that I missed. So before Tim calls me out on something, I'm going to check. I'm sure he's itching to. Stand by. So we covered weather, we covered terrain, the approach. We're going to have the ILS. We're probably going to fly it visually, but we'll use the ILS as reference to get on the approach. Covered that for the most part. Airport diagram. Once we land, we're going to be taking gate Golf. It's either going to be 17, 18, or 19. Depends on what traffic is there, but those are going to be our gates. So coming off the... oops. Nope, dang it. Stop doing that. Coming off the runway, off 24, we will probably take Sierra, unless we land a little longer than that, but the plan will be to take Sierra, a left turn on the Sierra, and that'll take us right straight to the terminal area. We can take Victor if we need to, or the end of the runway is Charlie, but if we take Victor, we'll have to then turn back, make another left-hand turn to get back up on Charlie to Sierra, and then right on Sierra. So that'll be the plan. Yep, see? I did it. I was going there. That'll take us to the gate. And I think that's everything. How'd I do, Tim? Better? I look for big, I look for good quality picture, frame rate, effectiveness. Yeah, it's really just looking at all the factors of the monitor. I'm looking for good color quality and checking reviews. And I try not to buy fly-by-night monitors, and that means stuff like Westinghouse and basically the store's off-brands, because they're generally not that great. We will not need any ice going in here today. The temperatures are high enough to where it's not even going to be a factor. Alright, our next one down is 11,000, so I'm going to go ahead and set that and let the VNAV do its job. Oh, wonderful, Tim. I love that. Yeah, I found this little this thing this morning on my phone, and so I'm trying to use that, and I need to kind of adapt it better to my flow, but yeah. Frequency and course is already set in the FMS. I checked to make sure it was there. 11110, 238, so that's already done. We will set, actually that's a good point, we will set 238 here, so that's ready to go. And field elevation is 172, I believe, so we've got 150 set for the air system. It was either that or set 200, so we went with the lower. It's a little closer. I'm going to turn these on now. And that way all we have to do is landing lights. Oh, nice, Tom. Fun for you. All right. Have a good one, man. Nice. Awesome, Tim. Oh, of course the weather changed. 150 at 5. Do I care? Let me see if I care. Nope. No. I guess we really should use runway 15 if they're going to do that. It's kind of a short runway, though. Yeah, let me see. I may change my plan here. Yeah, I know there's 2 dislikes, but... yes, I have looked at it, but I haven't nearly digested as much as I should have yet. We're flying to Bradley, BDL, Hartford, Connecticut. Yeah, we're going to stick with 24. It's a 5 knots. It's not a serious enough crosswind, so. I do not really like the Showbird rudder, no. I'm not a fan of reality TV in that sense. What is going on here? God, seriously? Gosh dang it, VNav. Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our descent into the Hartford area. At this time, please return to your seats, fasten your seatbelts, and put your tray tables and seat backs in their full upright position. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for landing at this time. Thank you. No, what I've discovered happens is you can lower this down, and while this has it, if you don't like re-click VNav, it like sticks it. If you get to the altitude, it'll like stick at the hold, even though it knows it's supposed to go down further. And I keep forgetting to hit that every once in a while, so that's what happened. So as soon as I clicked it again, I went, oh yeah, because this thing was showing it was way down here, that it needed to go down, but so that's annoying. Yeah, so now the descent path is unachievable because we stayed at our altitude too long. So yeah, it's probably not a problem on the real 737 either. It's probably an FSX systems glitch, would be my guess. Alright, that's 18,000 feet. Let's switch over from standard. And I believe our 3011 needs to be our Barrow. Actually, what was the one that Tim just gave me a little bit ago? Stand by. Stand by. 3010. There we go. Oh yeah, please do. That'd be great to know, Tim, if that's a common issue or not. It seems like it wouldn't be. It seems like that's a dumb design, so I would think that's probably an issue with the sim. It's in Windsor Locks, but it's the airport for Hartford. Like a lot of large airports for large metropolitan areas, the airport itself is not in the metropolitan area. It's in the outskirts, and oftentimes it's in its own little community. Exceptions to that rule exist, like Las Vegas, for instance, but for instance, LAX is the Los Angeles airport, but it's not in LA, believe it or not. It's in El Segundo. So, it's the 800. 800 NGX. Mach 2 and gear down. Yeah, rip the gear right off the plane. Good plan. Good plan. Alright, well, we're below our 11,000 area, so we're going to go down to the 2100, which is our final approach altitude. So hopefully we don't stick this time. Let's see if I can get this to go down a little faster. Nice one, Tim. Skeleton Gaming, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you wouldn't mind, and hit that like button, please. Hi, Gamer Fellow. I am good. How are you, sir? Coming into Connecticut, it's so, so green. Well, thank you, Skeleton Gaming. I appreciate that. No, I will not crash into your house. That would be rude to you. Yeah, today's really my Saturday, too. Friday's my first day off. Friday, Saturday is my weekend. So. Frequencies are set, yes. The ILS is already tuned up. The VOR for the missed approach is already set. 114.9. We're good to go. Yeah, I can, Skeleton. Post in the comments section of the video, though, not on chat. Because when the stream ends, the chat goes away, so I won't remember. So, post in the comments section, please. I don't think you can do that until the stream's over, unfortunately, but... oh well. That's how it goes. There's a note on the approach, by the way. Common ILS DME frequency for runway 624. Verified localizer ident. So we're going to want to make sure when we get the localizer alive that the ident matches. It's IMYQ, India Mike Yankee Quebec. So we're going to make sure we get that when it comes live so we know we have the right one. Yeah, I'm getting better, Tim. Getting better with your help. Here's the town of Hartford out here. I don't think you do, but I'll do it anyway, just in case. So that's 111.1. Yeah, you might be right. Nope, yep, you are. Well done. Nice, Gemini. Yeah, we crossed 10,000 feet, so landing lights are coming on. we're going to have to teardrop into this because otherwise it's not going to work very well. So stand by. I'm going to change this for a moment. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go through the hold here and come around because the altitude thing screwed us up. So we're going to change to heading select so we don't bust through that. Well, thank you, Skeleton. I appreciate that. Seatbelt sign's on. Turn the seatbelt sign on already. Made an announcement and everything. And go flaps 5. Try and kill some speed here. Why did you stop spinning us down? I'm trying to lose altitude here and you're not helping. Yes, I could do that, but I think this will get me what I need. So, best way is just to watch these because you'll absorb a lot of procedure stuff from watching these and other channels like it. Obviously, you watch some of the real world stuff. Is the best way if you can glean the information out of that because they're actually doing it for real. So we're just taking this little hold here. We're just going to spin around and then come back in for final because we had to lose some altitude due to some screw up on the VNAV, which is all good. The oxygen mask are not full of CO2. That would kill everyone. Yes, this is FSX Steam Edition. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I need to go to continuous. In fact, I got distracted on that, and so we need to go back to right, planning data. That's already set. Approach reading is complete. Altimeters. Then starts with continuous speed brake arm. Letting it down. Flaps. Okay. So. Much better.
2500. Caution, terrain.
Alright, speed brake off, speed brake armed. What are you yelling me about? Check altitude, yeah. Alright, flaps 10, flaps 15 rather. Why did I start playing, or when? I've started flying a long time ago, back in high school, and I'm 34, so that gives you some idea. I started flying really with FS-98, so there's some info for you. Flaps 20, or is that flaps 15? I'm not sure. That's flaps 15. Oh, it's flaps 10? Oh, interesting. Well, I'll go figure. Alright guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're coming to the end of the flight. This is the time to get it in if you want to do it. I want to see your name pop up. Whoa. What are you doing? Nope, 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 nope. What the heck was that? Why are you trying to follow the hold? Stupid plane. Alright. Alright, we're about 10 miles out now, so gear coming down. Flaps 20. Gear down, 3 green. No, well, there may be a Hartford. Well, no, Hartford, it can't be in Atlanta. Hartford would be in Georgia. That's a city within a city otherwise. And flaps 30. And glide slopes coming in. Oh, you're right. It's 25 and then 30. You're right. And now we're at 30, so. Flaps 30, green light. Landing gear is green, down 3 green. Speed brake is armed. Engine start switches are continuous. Landing checklist complete. Yeah, Hart's Field. There you go. That's what you're. Why would I do that, kid from Africa 16? Alright, here comes the glide slope, so we'll go ahead and disconnect the autopilot. Shut up your face. And we're going to disconnect the auto throttle as well. My controls. We're going to have a little bit of a crosswind, but nothing we can't manage. So this is the approach we came in on when I flew into Windsor Locks for Flight Sim Con back at the beginning of June. And that guy, the pilot of that aircraft landed that guy hard. That was an MD-90. And boy, he planted that thing. Woof. yoke's doing some funny things on me. Continue.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Alright. Reverse engaged. Brakes. There's Sierra, so we can take that like we planned. Skip up the runway here. Bring speed brakes back up. And welcome to Hartford. Or Windsor Locks, I guess. Boy, this airport looks different in FSX versus in reality. Oh, we need to get our gate here. Hang on a second. Hang on, hang on. This page, let's do 17. No follow me, and we'll do Menzies, that's fine. There they go, okay. So in the real life, there was a big old hotel like right here, just not modeled obviously, which is where I stayed, looking out over this terminal here, which is cool. So, all right, landing lights off. Let's get the APU started there. Turn this back on to steady. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hartford. Please remain in your seats until the seatbelt sign has been turned off and we are at the gate. And please take caution when removing your overhead bags, as things do have a tendency to shift during the flight in those overhead bins. Thank you for flying WestWind. Have a nice day. Turn taxi light off for these guys. Don't want to blind them. Alright guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. We're coming to the end of the stream here. Now's the time. Now is the time. Oh, my guy must be inside the terminal. That's helpful. Go. Alright. Yep, sorry, we forgot to raise the flaps. Oops, that's no parking brake. There we go. Disconnect that. Okay. Ah! Wrong button. Alright, while the flaps are coming up, we'll go ahead and turn pitot heat off. That can come on for kicks and giggles. And that needs to stay on for the moment. Flaps are up now. Okay, good deal. Alright, so chop 1. Actually, I need to switch over to APU power here before that happens. And we'll chop that engine. Engine bleeds off, APU bleed on. Window heat off. And request deboarding. Alright, let's get down here and go to our doors. Need to open the cargo door. Oops, no, not that door. Shoot. Wrong door! Cargo doors. That's what I want. Come on. Alright, once he's in position, then we can open that door. Turn the fuel pumps off, except for that one for the APU. We'll turn our IRSs off. Seatbelt sign can get turned off at this point. Anti-collision can turn off. And now we'll open the door. I think they're waiting for the bus to show up, which, because, reasons. Alright, so we are here. Shut down, let's see, fuel pumps are off, probe heat is off, hydraulic panel. We need to turn those two off. Parking brake is set, engine levers are cut off. And I don't know how you turn the weather radar off, actually. I'll have to look into that. Jim! I think that says Jim, with 2 eyes, maybe? Thank you for subscribing. Alright, yes, I have P3D, actually. I've been playing around with it, getting it all set up so we can start using P3D for some things. So, yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit. You cannot be a moderator if you're a brand new subscriber. You gotta hang around here for a little bit before I make you a moderator. Where is that? Oh, there's that stupid bus. Because, there's a terminal here. Don't really need a bus, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, well, then that thing shows up, then they'll let the passengers out. Alright, guys, thanks for coming along with us today. This was fun. Tim, I hope I did better with regard to the takeoff and takeoff and arrival briefs. Send me, you said you were going to send me something with regard to how you guys help plan for that, so I will look for that. That would be awesome, man. And careful with the things. NightBot's just going to throw you in NightBot jail if you do that. So, going to piss off the NightBot. Just a sim, Thomas. I'm not a real-world pilot, so. Yeah, I'm not going to... If you're begging to be a mod, that makes me nervous about making you a mod. So, you got to hang around here for a while, get in chat. When I feel I know you enough, then I'll make people mods. So anyway, I don't know why people want to be mods so bad, but whatever. All right, guys, thanks for coming along today. We will. There you guys go again with the things. NightBot's gonna get you. See, there he goes. All right. All right. We will be flying tomorrow. I don't know what time for sure. Watch Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram now for when we stream tomorrow. I also am not sure where we're going to go yet. So if you guys post in comments of some ideas where to fly from Bradley, because that's where we are now, then we might do one of those, depending on if I like the suggestions. If I don't, I'll fly wherever I want, because I'm the captain. So... Thanks, Tim, as always, for your help and advice. I always appreciate it. King Poet, thanks for chumming along. See you tomorrow. Everyone else who was here, Alexander and company. I think, Alexander, you're the one that asked for a BDL, so there you go. And Baxter Cat, thank you for your assistance. So, in fact, for your assistance, sir, I'm going to reward you. There you go, Baxter Cat. I dubbed thee Sir Moderator. I think that worked. Did I do that, or did I just ban you? I hope I made you a moderator. I thought that's what I did. No, I made you a moderator. Yeah, okay. It didn't show up like that, so maybe you have to post again. Alright. So, yes. I reward assistance. Anyway. Thanks, guys, so much. It was fun. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and your generous moose will reward your good behavior. Okay, it has been fun. I will see you guys next time. This is Flight Simulator Steam Edition, Flight Simulator X, Microsoft Flight Simulator X or FSX Steam Edition. I am getting closer and closer with regards to prepared as far as getting that ready to go. I got Chase Plane for it the other day. I'm learning that, so we can use that because the version of EasyDock I have will not work for Chase Plane V4, so that's in the works. And they're waiting for us with a lot of beers, yeah. All right, Baxter thank you so much. We'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. I will see you guys Saturday, and I will see you guys all next Saturday as well for the Cross the Pond to England and Europe as a whole. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.